By definition, a communication has two steps. A transmission, somebody must send some information somewhere, and a reception. So there needs to be a transmitter and a receiver. So the complete communication takes place when whatever the transmitter has sent has been received by the intended target. Radio stations, for example, or television stations. So if a radio station has a frequency of 94.9, it's broadcasting, and whoever can tune into that frequency can hear what is being transmitted. So in this particular case, the transmission is being sent to a lot of people, and whoever gets that frequency can receive the information. Same thing goes for television stations, ABC, NBC. They transmit the information, and whoever can tune into that can actually receive the information. So as humans, if we are talking to a large crowd of people, I just need to throw these pieces of information out, and people would gather bits and pieces of it. But if I want to transmit something to someone specifically, then two things must happen. A, I must transmit on a certain frequency, and B, the receiver must be tuned into that frequency. In order for me to ensure that you are receiving what I'm transmitting, I must transmit on your frequency, or you must tune in to my frequency. If I am the one who wants to transmit something, then I'm obligated to ensure that I understand your frequency and I transmit on your frequency. In order for me to transmit on your frequency, because all humans have unique frequencies, mine isn't the same as yours. Not only that, but in fact, we change our frequencies under different circumstances. As an example, when you speak and you make a conversation in a place like this, it's different when you make a conversation at home, which is again different than when you make a conversation at work. Your perhaps voice changes, your body language changes, the words you use change, the level of seriousness you attach to the whole situation changes. A physician, for example, talks differently to his or her patients as opposed to how he or she talks at home. So these frequencies constantly change. More often than not, people do not understand their own frequencies. If I were to ask you, what is your frequency that you like to receive information at, you probably couldn't answer that for me. Some people have some idea. Some people are visual, some people are auditory. I'm sure you've heard those things. Some people like to see pictures more. Some people like to hear words more. That is a start of understanding a frequency, but that does not necessarily make it a frequency. So the person can't tell you what your frequency is in order for you to transmit correctly. So that means for me to be an effective communicator, if I want to transmit stuff that people actually get, I need to learn how to understand people's frequency. Then I need to give up my own comfort zone and transmit on that frequency rather than the frequency that I like to talk about. So when you hear things like, he or she just doesn't get it, or no matter how hard I try, I just can't get through to so-and-so, doesn't matter what the circumstances are, no matter what I say, it's like talking to a wall. When you hear those kinds of phrases, those are classic cases of transmission, no reception. We don't know whether it's no reception because the frequency on which it is being transmitted is wrong, or because the transmitter has no awareness of where the frequency needs to be.